Hello YouTube, my name is Kaden, and today I will be demonstrating a how-to video on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This game is a very great game, and I suggest you pick it up. Right then, let's get to it. This game is kind of complicated, so I'll be explaining 3 survival tips. Not 1, not 4, not 7, 3. Now then, let's get to it. First up is combat. In this game, combat can be the most hardest of all, so you might want to pay attention. What you first want to do is you want to grab a weapon of some sort. Anything in this game can be a weapon, no matter what, from brooms to sticks to swords at least. So always get a weapon whenever you need one, and keep storing up. So once you have your weapon, you want to hit Y to draw it. This means you pull out your weapon. Now then, you want to go find some monsters. Monsters can be found in camps or just laying around anywhere in Hyrule. So once you find a monster, you want to slowly approach it by crouching by using the right analog stick and pressing it down. Once you snuck up on it, release the analog stick and start attacking. To attack, press Y repeatedly. If the Baku Goblin starts to attack or more surrounding you, you use your ZL button. An arrow will appear on top of the foe's head. This is the target. This allows you to stay in contact with the enemy so you don't go away from it. Now, to keep good distance, you want to get as nice far away from your enemy as possible but still you want to keep good distance with it so you can still attack it without it hitting you. If it tries to swing at you, dodge it. To dodge, hit X and then ZR. This allows you to dodge out of the way and to do a Fury Rush, which is multiple attacks. To do a Fury Rush, once you dodge perfectly, use Y. Alright, that's all the combat. Now it's time for some cooking. Cooking food is extremely fun in this game, but if you're not careful, you can make devious food, which is a disgusting food that might not get you sick, but only gives you 1 heart, so cook wisely. To cook good ingredients, you need fresh ingredients, like meat, eggs, rice, rock salt, or anything that looks good to you. To make devious food, which I don't think you want to make, you need monster horns, lizard tails, all that disgusting stuff you find in Hyrule. Only use those to make elixirs, which will give you health. When you cook food, you get more stamina and more abilities that help you throughout the game. If you really like the recipe and it has all the things you wanted in it, just repeat that recipe by clicking on the recipe button. This allows you to show all the things that you made from that dish, so you can repeat it over and over again without having to ever forget. Now, to know if you cooked it right, you'll hear a special jingle once you put it in a cooking pot. No, you cannot find this over the fire, you have to put it in a cooking pot. Once you put it in the pot, you'll hear a nice jingle. If it goes all the way through, that means you've succeeded. But if you hear a messed up jingle that's crashed and sounds like it's about to die, that means you made devious food. So keep in mind. Alright, that's cooking. Now on for the last one, gathering material. Gathering material is extremely easy. You can find it all over through Hyrule. I probably won't have to explain that much of it, but I'll give you some examples. You can find materials in stores like meat, rice, even arrows. Even weapons count as materials. Even a tree counts as one if it's on the floor. Anything that has a little shining thing hovering above it is an object. Alright, I have shown you all the materials and all the things you need to do to play The Legend of Zelda for basics. I really recommend you pick up this game, guys. It's extremely fun and kind of hard, but if you follow these tips and if you follow from other YouTube videos, you'll do fine, guarantee. Alright, Kaden out.